What's up, you guys? My name is Georgette, better known as Smiley. I'm the owner and operator of Smiley Crafts and Things. So today we just gonna look a little inside of Canva. Normally I do everything from sublimation to party favors, just a little of everything, tumblers, crafts. Um, I just started my digital journey as well. So if you are watching this, go ahead and like, subscribe. I'm going to start posting more content on YouTube, basically about everything from sublimation, um, sublimation, party favors, Canva, business, any type of crafting tips that I can offer out there, or something that maybe worked, that probably works for me, that probably can work for you. Something easier, maybe a shortcut somewhere. Of course, we all know that there's never one way to skin a cat. Different ways can be mentioned. Maybe, um, maybe something is not working for you. Maybe you can try this tip. Maybe it will work. Um, and also you can also share your tips as well in the comments. Okay. So this is gonna be my little first test run. So today we're basically gonna go through a little of Canva. Um, so if you're new to Canva, if you never really use Canva, or maybe you never really played with Canva like that to know what type of things that you can do in Canva, stay watching. All right, y'all. So this is canva.com. If you don't have an account, you can join for it's $14.99. If you are a teacher, you can join for free. You just have to use that school email. They do have a free version as well if you just want to test it out. Some things you may not be able to use in Canva, in the regular free version. But anytime that you see a crown here, like you see right here, this is a crown. This means that it's a pro element. Okay, and I'll show you a little bit inside as well. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you the beginning on the front page. So all you have to do, you can press create here. Okay, you also have a menu button that basically shows you some options as well. Normally it shows you all your documents. And this is basically the most up-to-date one. Canva just did an update. So this if you have the update, this is how it will look. If you don't have the update, it's gonna have some envelopes. It's gonna be like a purplish color. And you also will not see this. So Canva AI was dang it, what was the name of it? Dang it, I forgot what the name of it was. But it was basically where you can create AI images. Um Dream Lab, that's what it was called. Canva Dream Lab. But it was not here. It was only whenever you stroll to the side, you could see Dream Lab. Okay, it's no longer called Dream Lab, it's called Canva AI. All right. Um, so of course, you have your projects tab, which shows all your projects. You have templates. Of course, everything else is still the same besides Canva AI. Dreamlab is called Canva AI now. Okay. But if you don't know, if you are new to Canva, your projects is basically all your work that you've been working on. You can also separate all your work into folders. You can also separate any type of like photos and different things, images that you bring inside, or particular work. You can save it inside of a folder so it will be easier for you to find. Okay, templates. Canva have so many templates, you guys. business templates, presentation, social media, business cards, flyers, anything you can think of, Canva has it. Okay. Brand. So if you have a brand, if you have a business, you want to build a brand, can do that inside of Canva. You'll press brand. You have kits and templates. Okay, you can actually create a team as well in here. So like the kits, all it is you will put your logo. You can put your logo here and it will matches up the colors. Okay, so anytime that you will go into a document and you want to pull a color from your flyer or whatever, it's gonna be um it's going to be um right there where you can just pick the colors. And I'll show you in just a second. Canva AI, just talked about Canva AI. Canva AI is basically where you can create a AI image, but now they have it to where you can do more than just create an AI image. You can also create if you want to create a design. If you have any let's say you want Canva to create a flyer from you, you type whatever you want, detail by detail, and it will create it for you. Um Social media, let's see, presentation, marketing, cards and invitations, logos. So all you have to do is press on either one of these. Or you can create design for me. Let's say you want to create an element that you can bring it, it's gonna bring it to life for you. Okay. Um, if you wanted to create an image, all you have to do is create an image. Actually on live the other day, I actually created a bunch of a bunch of images. I'm sorry, you guys. I was on TT Live, and I actually created this. We actually created a pre-K chip bag and stuff. So I actually came inside and created an image. There are also other AI as well, like ChatGPT, Midjourney. Midjourney is mostly like for your realistic people. You also can use ChatGPT. Um, you'll have to put like realistic. It was thing, but those and Bing and Microsoft Designer, all of these are AI functions that you can create images on, whether it's realistic or whether it's cartoonish. Okay. Um, so that was create an image. And I just discovered, which was the new update, that you also can um, create codes as well. And I forgot about the doc. So you can draft a doc as well. Just tell it what you want it to do, and it will create a whole document for you. Okay. Um, I also just discovered code. They can create code in here for you as well. I thought that was something cool. Okay. So also on the home screen, of course, whenever you first come on it, it shows all your designs. Okay. So it shows every last design that maybe you created, any images you added, any folders you have, all of that will be on here. Or if you press the menu here, it shows on the side. Okay. Any templates you want to maybe create, it has it. You can use it here. You can create whatever. Okay, create flyers. I always use flyers as an example because I know that's more popular, especially with businesses. Okay. Um, so this is some, but if you be more specific, say you want a crafting flyer, and I'm only gonna say crafting because I'm a crafter. All right. And then it gives you more crafting ideas. So all you have to do is be specific with Canva. Canva isn't, I'm not going to say it run 100% off of AI, but I've noticed it's starting to basically function off AI. So all you have to do is tell Canva what you want, and it's pretty much going to either design it for you or, um, basically have it for you in some type of way where you can edit it. Okay. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing is, I know a lot of people probably don't know, but Canva do have chip bag templates. So if you are looking to get started in party favors, this is a way to start. Okay. Like I said, if you see this crown here is a pro element. Okay, so you have to have Canva Pro. You have to invest in Canva Pro. Okay, so you have all of these goody good stuff. Okay. Also, what I thought was cool as well is, you see a lot of people that have like traveling, um, like these traveling bundles or whatever, like the passport. I don't know why my camera's going in now, but it's okay. All right, so passport. Okay, all you have to do is come in here, type passport, customize it. You can customize it 100%. You can take out elements, you can add elements, you can um add your own text. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to show, which I'm going to go back to. um Switch up the text, switch up the colors. Okay, so this is the inside, this is the outside, the passport. You can change this. You can put such and such and such, or if you want to use it as a business, you can as well. Okay, or maybe you want to use it as a flyer or invitation or destinational wedding or a destinational birthday party. You can do that with here. Okay. um so I'm gonna go back to Canva and the home. I'm sorry. Okay, another thing is the boarding passes. Okay, so all the boarding passes you have here. Okay, so I thought that was pretty neat. I thought that was pretty cool. Because, and I'm not knocking Etsy, I'm not knocking designers, I'm not knocking anything, but always do your research before you invest in something, because at the end of the day, you are still investing in Canva. If you have the Canva Pro, you are paying your $14.99. So if you can get it out of Canva before you outsource to somebody else, why not? Okay. Um, all right. So another thing I want to show y'all is you can add fonts. So you have the font, you have these different websites where you can grab your own font. So say there's a font in here, maybe you don't like the fonts inside of Canva, you can add. Now, the only thing with the fonts is you have to have the Canva Pro. Okay. So we're gonna go to brand here. We're gonna go to brand kits. Okay, so you can have your own brand um kit together. Okay, so you put your logo in here. I'll also show you a different way if you don't have it. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna click one of my logos. Okay. So if all the colors, if I wanted to add other colors as well, I can add other colors as well. Okay. In my thing. If it's like your favorite colors that you want to make sure that are in your designs, you can add that here. Okay. fonts. Okay, you will click fonts here. You will click add new. Okay, add new font style. No, I'm sorry. Upload font. So you will basically upload your font. You will press add new. And it's not going to show because I don't have a font. So you will click your font and then you will just click open. Okay, and it would ask you, okay, let's do it. Let's actually demonstrate it. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen and start sharing it again. Okay, I'm just gonna do screen. All right, now I'm going to go to, okay, I like to come to the font. There are other different platforms as well you can come to. So let's just find a little cute font. Okay, so I'm just gonna click mid friend. I like it. I think it's cute. Okay, you're gonna click download. It's gonna download here. Okay, so you're just gonna click the folder. You're gonna click it. And you're gonna click inside. And then all you're gonna click is install. Okay, now once you know it's done, which I don't think it is. Okay, it's done. Okay. So I installed it. So I'm gonna go back to Canva. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all a live demonstration. We're gonna click add new, download here. What the heck? Add new, update, upload font. Okay. Let me just refresh my screen. Okay. Fonts, add new, upload, add new. Okay. I don't know if I did it, but whatever. All right. So it's gonna ask if you want to confirm um that you have the right to use this. So normally when you have the font, it does give you the license to use it. Okay. So we're just gonna put yes, upload anyway, and it's gonna upload automatically. Okay, and it's gonna pop up. This is all the fonts that I've uploaded. So it's gonna show every last font you upload. Okay. So all you have to do whenever you click, and right here, I'm sorry, y'all, right here, you also have shortcuts to whatever. You can get prints, whatever you design, you can get it printed with Canva, or you can use it and you can outsource it and print it somewhere else. Okay. Um, they also have websites as well. If you want, I'm gonna show you that. It's just a lot. To me, it's just a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just a lot of work. All right. So you can now add sections. So normally when you open any type of document or any type of thing with Canva, it's gonna automatically pull up templates. Okay. So if you pull up something blank, or sometime when you pull up something that a design that you want, it normally pull up templates. Okay. So this will be the website you will design. Once you do website, this will be the website you design. Okay, you can pull this up and down however big you want. And then whenever you click this, you're gonna go to another page. Okay. You do have to do extra work with this. So like this box right here, you have to make it clickable. Okay. So the Canva website does not, I discovered in learning, because I do take different classes now. Canva does not um accept payment. So you would have to still outsource into some type of third party website. Okay. So there is free websites, there is Squarespace. If you're doing more of a physical product, Squarespace is good. Or if you just want to do invoices, Squarespace is good. Now, it is a little bit of complicated, but it is good. Okay. You also have PayHip. PayHip, I think, is physical and digital products. You also have Gumroad. They say PayHip is very user friendly. You have Gumroad. Gumroad is also physical and digital products. You also have Stand Store. Stand Store is not free. Stand Store is $29 a month if you want to do like a basic plan, or $99 a month if you want like more of advance. Okay. Beacon, if you want, they do have a free option, but it is limitations. So you have a free option for Beacon. You also have a $10 option for Beacon, and then you also have um a $30 option, and then I think there's another big option as well. That's more. You also have Shopify. Shopify is not free. Shopify starts off at I think it's the cheapest one is like 24 or 26.99, something like that. And then once you do your different apps. If you're doing physical and digital products, if you're doing digital products, you will need um an app to make sure that your digital file gets to that customer. Because sometimes the regular file does not work. The one that's built in, you want to make sure you have a second option to make sure it's sent. You would rather, if you're doing digital, you would rather send it to them twice than not them get it at all. Okay. Um, but you can use this. I was watching a girl yesterday. She had created a whole website using this. Okay, so this will basically expand your page. And then if you want to have another page, you'll add it here. Like say if you want like your product page, you'll click all of this. Okay, maybe you want this to be your home page, maybe you want this to be a product page, maybe you want to add another product page, and so forth, whatever. So once you finish designing, you will click publish website. You can look at it. So if you want to click preview, you can preview it, and it will show you how it looks. So you have page 1 and page 2. So you'll want to change that. So I'll show you how to change it in a second. If you do not want them to see page 1 or 2, you will click include navigation menu, and it will go away. Okay. You also want to make sure this is clicked to resize it on mobile. So that way, if they're on a mobile phone, which is normally what we all on, that it will resize. Okay. Also, you can also click it here as well. So if you don't want it to show, to change those pages, you'll click the three dots here, and you will change your page number here. So you will put landing. So I would say this is more like a landing page because it does not accept um payment. Okay. So you'll put landing. So you will put whatever page, whatever you want it to say. Okay. So you will change it here. You will press the little pencil here and change it to whatever. Okay. Whenever you decide it's over, it's finished, blase, blase, you want to hit publish website, you go here, publish website, you go down. You can create whatever. So if I wanted to say Smiley Crafts, and this is free if you want to do it just that. Okay. You can also use your own domain. So let's say you got a domain. You can bring in your own domain. You do have to have the pro version. If you want to buy a domain through Canva, which you can get this from cheaper, outsourced, like going to GoDaddy or whatever, that's fine too. Okay. So you will click that here if you want to do it and continue. Okay. Or you just want to claim the free, which is what we created here. Okay. So once you put, so we're just gonna put Smiley Crafts. Once you do whatever, you can click the settings if you want to do a description, whatever, you can have that. Okay. And then if you want it to be protected by a password, you can enable it here and put it there. Okay. If you want it to be searchable, you want to disable the searchable, you would do it here. Okay, hold on. So you want your websites to show in the search results. So you want to make sure that's enabled if you want it to show. Okay. Link preview is disabled. So basically, when they click on your link, you basically showing them a preview. You can have that disabled or you can have it in. Okay. Once you have all your settings, you're just gonna click publish. Okay, so you're going to put your stuff here. Maybe you want to do like an intro of yourself. Maybe you want to put certain categories at the bottom. And then what I would do is I would take because you can basically link this page. So let's say you want to put different categories at the bottom, like, okay, this is such and such. Okay, so we are going to right click and we're going to link it, and you can link it to page 2. Okay, if you scroll to the bottom, it says link pages in this document. So we'll link it to here and then click done. So once they click on that, they're going to go to the second page. Okay. Right. And like I said, there are different elements, different templates. Even if you go into like a flyer or whatever, all you have to do is click design. Sometimes it's already up and then it will show you different templates. So maybe you like this style, maybe you want to leave it like this, and maybe you want to have the different options here. All you have to do is add a page, create that page, and have it going to whatever. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Or another thing is with the new edit, you can come in and you can add a page and you'll click. So if you want to add like a document, a presentation, a social media flyer, in this one design, you can. Okay, so you would just click this arrow here and you will click whatever. So if you want to click social media, okay, and it shows you different things. Okay, so it have all the social media options here. So I'm just gonna click a random one. Okay, and then again, the templates are gonna come up for you. So if you want this template, okay, let's say you want to add a spreadsheets. Spreadsheets is like Excel. So like budgeting wise, or you can create formulas and different things like that. You can do that in here. If you want to do like a schedule, you can. Okay. You just click it as a new page. If you want to create a content calendar in here as well, with a drop down box, you can do that as well. Okay. So you got one right here. Okay, and then all you will have to do is click actions and you can edit it. Right. Okay, and then you can also do bulk create, and you also can do redesign your the design. So if you want it to be smaller than what it is, it can you can actually redesign it. Again, anything with a crown on it is a pro element. Okay. So I gave y'all a little time today. Um, so like I said, just like, subscribe for more tips and tricks. If you I'm trying to stop sharing the screen. All right. So like I said, just like, subscribe, hit that notification button to get more tips and tricks. I will try to put as many tips as I can. Just different little tips so you can learn a little bit about more with Canva. If you do not know how to use Canva, or maybe you're not utilizing Canva how you need to. So I will be dropping different tips. You can also follow me on TT. I will have my TT drops, my social medias dropped inside. Why this is doing this? Okay, so I would have all my social medias as well, platforms down, so you can follow me on all social media platforms. Um, Normally when I do TT lives, I do come on here and I post them. I stop putting music in the background so I can post them on YouTube. So I actually have the one that I created, the pre-K party favor template is already uploaded here. So you can check that out as well. Y'all be able to make sure y'all share. Um and yeah. So thank you for rocking with your girl today. Continue to rock with me. Um and let's get these coins. So if anything that you feel like you want to learn or feel like you're not strong, you can leave them in the comments and we can create a video. Okay? All right. See y'all later.